Look at this Sumerian handbasket, because what you need to realize is there's something people don't pay attention to with this. It ain't just a handbasket. He's filling the handbasket with these little acorns. You see what he holding in his hand right there? So if you look up the knowledge about this, it's called the bucket and the cone. And that's the arch. The bucket is the arch, the basket, and the cone is what's in his hand. Now, when it comes to the bucket and the cone, you can see the bucket in the Vatican right here, which is the arch, and the cone right there in the bottom. Why though? What is the bucket and the cone? The arch and the arch and the pine cone is the skull and the mind, or the brain and the mind. What I'm about to teach y'all about, I'm about to go into the book of Enoch. We about to get into leaving the earth, Enochian knowledge. We about to get into artificial intelligence, these cyborgs that's among us. Now listen, we're not like them. They not like us. Peep game. There's a reason they got an arch and a pine cone right here. And what I'm about to teach you gonna blow you away. Now this deity got a pine cone and he's stuffing it into a basket. And we go Easter egg hunting. And when we go Easter egg hunting, we put our Easter eggs in a basket. Like, now, this is the concept behind the Sumerian handbasket. It's got something to do with Easter. And the deity that's filling up the basket with pine cones. Now, check this out. The basket is the earth realm. And the egg that he putting in it is your soul into the matrix. Here's from the Truman Show. This from the Truman Show. Here is the Sumerian handbasket. Listen to me. Earth is a handbasket. And the eggs that's inside of this earth realm are the human Pokemon balls. Every human up in here look like a Pokemon ball. This is what you look like. You look like an Easter egg. You can't see your energy bubble around your body, but the earth is like a big old handbasket filled up with all these little Easter eggs called humans. And it's waiting for us to hatch out of our little bubble. And that's when a human becomes a spirit or an angel and graduate. That's resurrection. That's why we break the eggs. So they put the eggs in the basket, or they put the pine cone in the arch, right? This the beauty of syncretism, y'all. If you got syncretism is so beautiful. But let me keep going with what I'm saying here. Now, the deity that we see here putting the pine cone inside that basket, it's the one that put the mind inside the brain. This is the knowledge of how the mind gets in between the left and right brain. And the earth is your body. And I'm finna get into that in a minute, because when we dream, if, like I said, if I walk up to you in a dream and I say, what's the universe around you? You'll say, I don't know. No, you in your own body. Your body is asleep in another world. And when you wake from the dream, you will see that the world around you, that darkness in the night sky, was the blackness behind your sleeping eyes from a dream. Awakening is the way out. Now, the Easter egg is the Pokemon ball. And when we break the egg for resurrection, we let the monster out the ball. Now, watch this, right? Here is an image of a black hole, but this is Saturn. The truth is that ain't nothing that exists but Saturn. Ain't nothing but Saturn. Everything is Saturn. And what I mean by that, our entire universe is a ripple effect that we're calling Saturn. It's a black hole that starts from a singular point and it spans forever. But this code of the energy expanding forever is you inside of your chakra layers. And I'm going to go into that later. Now, look, the Sumerian handbasket is Noah's Ark. It was right in your face the whole time. I told you syncretism. Now here go the handbasket right here, and they told you it's woven together. That's called string theory. That's the theory behind what creates time. Time is a medium that's containing you. And I'm showing you what it looked like. This was called the god Chronos, Saturn, right here. I'm showing it to you. This is what all of time is, the light that you see recycling around this black hole. That light is creating the construct that we call Earth. Earth, when we say time is a medium, it means time itself is a container. The thing that's housing you is the ocean, primordial water that we call time, and time is in motion. That's the stirring of the heavens. And that's what we're looking at right here. The god is Nut and Geb. Geb is the dielectric inertial plane that's splitting Nut, which is this dome, the dark dome. That's the Egyptian goddess Nut. So check this out. I'm showing you why the book of Enoch was removed from the Bible. Now, when they said he got the whole world in his hand, this deity is literally showing you the story. They would have put in the ancient day, they would have put up this handbasket image right here, and they would have taught a child how their mind got seated in their brain. They would have put this image up, and guess what they would have taught the child? They would have said, listen, child, you would listen, hold on. They would have said, listen, child, you was a sleeping baby at the tree of life, right? And then this deity came and picked you off the tree and put you in the basket. You haven't been born yet. Your pineal gland is literally your little man or your baby form inside of your brain, using your body like in the men in black. When they put Moses in the basket, here it is right here, the universe, the mind and the brain. This is the Sumerian basket, the Sumerian handbasket. Syncretism is allowing me to crack codes. Ain't nobody cracking. Everybody wondering what that handbasket is. It's the earth. It's flat earth. This deity, our earth ain't big. It's a little snow globe like the Smurfs. When you get out of here, you gonna realize you was just in a little bitty genie lamp. You was in one of these little matrix pods. The earth around you is like the cocoon around a caterpillar. It's just a little pod. What's making it big is your own imagination when you sleep, when you dream. Your mind is that powerful that in the darkness of God's sleep, the universe is created for all of us. And when you ready to destroy this world, you're going to see beyond the veil like Neo did, but everybody got to do it for themselves. Brother Sanchez done cracked the code. I done cracked the code, man. It's going to be long when we gone and generations come after us for people be like, yo, dude, crack the code. You know how it go, man.